Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our next match in the SWE European Championships. Today, we have got the second match from the second round of Group A. We've got Andre the Giant going up against Ilja Dragunov. If you've not seen the match earlier on today, I do suggest pausing this one and going back to check it out, because chances are I'm going to spoil it as part of this anyway to help you understand the way the group sits. Right, it's a big one then. So Andre the Giant representing France, Ilja Dragunov representing Russia. Mother Russia. Of course, in the first round of matches, Andre the Giant was defeated by Karl Gotch, while Dragunov did get the victory against Noam Dar. However, as we saw earlier on today, the group got blown absolutely wide open as Noam Dar defeated Karl Gotch. So if Dragunov wins this one, I think he's guaranteed himself top of the group. I'll have to try and work out how it's... Yeah. I think so. Maybe no, not necessarily. Yeah, I think he'll guarantee himself to go through to the next round, though, if he wins this one. Yeah. If Dragunov wins this one, he's guaranteed himself at least second place in the group. With only the match against Karl Gotch left. Andre currently on 0. Does need to get a win here. Of course, Andre's last match of the group stages will be against Noam Dar. Karl Gotch up against Ilja Dragunov. But once we see the result of this match, I think we'll be able to understand the way the group is going to pan out a bit better. Wow. Andre has just been obviously watching Cesaro from a few days ago. Andre's just got a cheeky count-out win. Well, you know what? It is what it is, I suppose. Andre was desperate for the point. And I think he's felt that this is the best way for him to go and get it. And it's not the prettiest way to do it, but it is a smart way to do it, I suppose. Maybe Andre was a little bit worried about going fist to fist against Dragunov. And he's opted for an easier option by the looks of it. Well, there we go. Andre the Giant has just got himself a victory against Ilja Dragunov. This group is now absolutely wide open. After 2 matches, all of these guys are on 1 point. So let me just have a quick gander at the rankings myself so I can figure this one out. Right, so the last 2 matches are going to be Noam Dar versus Andre the Giant and Karl Gotch versus Ilja Dragunov. Right. So there's too many variables to really understand it at this point in time. Essentially, whoever wins the 2 matches in the next round of Group A will finish first and second in the group. And then it's all down to the 3rd and 4th, because obviously one of those 2 will be eliminated and one will go through. And that's all going to come down to the match they had between each other. So it's going to be very interesting. This group is absolutely wide open as it could be. And it does surprise me. I did think it was going to be... Well, I wouldn't say it surprised me too much. I did expect Noam to be, I wouldn't say a whipping boy as such, but I thought like he might get overpowered by these 3. And to get that victory against Karl Gotch has just completely opened everything up now. And yeah, there we go, I suppose. Everybody with 1 win and 1 loss. Completely wide open. That's the end of today's matches then. It's a shame to finish on one like that, isn't it? But that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the games play it, and that's the way Andre's got himself the point. So I'm not going to pull that point away from him. He's done very hard to get that point. Tomorrow we go back into Group B with matches between Killian Dane and Fabian Eichner, as well as the big one between Cesaro and Drew McIntyre. Both of those 2 won their first matches, so one of those 2 will sit top of the table on 2 points after that. And also tomorrow, to cap the evening off, I believe we have Nikolai Volkov versus Miro from Group C, which should be another very interesting one as well. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe. And I shall see you all again tomorrow for 3 more matches in our European Championships. Good night, God bless, auf Wiedersehen. See you next time, bye-bye.